Good afternoon, dear student. I am teaching the prose how I taught my grandmother to read. The topic name is How I Taught My Grandmother to Read. Writer Sudha Murthy. Writer Sudha Murthy. Sudha Murthy is a well-known writer. Sudha Murthy is a well-known writer of Karnataka. She has written the number of books. She has written 7 novels and many stories. Her story has highlighted. Her story has highlighted the people about the importance of the human value, like the kindness, charity, okay, and also self-realizations, okay, self-realization, okay, and also in this story, the writer narrates a simple story, heroic determination, confidence, willpower to achieve independence through education. A man cannot do anything without education. If a man is educated, he can also get success in his life. So what happened here? The story says about the writer's grandmother, whose name was Kristaka. Kristaka was 62 years old. She was always depending upon her granddaughter to listen the story of the one story was going on. That one novel was going on, that Karmabira, one Kannada weekly is going on. Every Wednesday that weekly comes, and here the granddaughter writers, she reads. One day what happened, that the writer was absent. So here the grandmother feels unhappy. She was very sorry, and she determined herself, and she made up her mind herself that she will learn the Kannada language from her granddaughter, and she will be able to read the Kannada books. Okay, so what happened, that her also granddaughter writer helped her grandmother, and she also wanted to teach. Really, the story of the novel was very much interesting. Because of that, the Karmabira, the story, the serial was going on, the weekly serial was going on, and here the story about the one old woman, how she helped a orphan young girl. A orphan young girl was very poor. She could not get money to marriage. She was unable to get married. So here what happened, there the old woman, she had saved money to go the Siddheshwara, to go the Viseshwara Lord. She wanted to visit Lord Viseshwara Thakura. She wanted to visit Lord Viseshwara Thakura. So she had saved money. What happened, that when she could know that the girl was, the orphan girl, was wanting money for her marriage, so in this novel that says that the old woman gave away all the money she had saved, gave away all the money to that girl for her wedding. She was not unhappy. She was not sad. She was not sorry for it, because she was very much happy. She thought that the girl's happiness was more than happiness for her. Okay? The girl's happiness was more than happiness for her, because the girl could get opportunity to marry for this money. Okay, this novel was very much interesting novel. So she was always wanting to read, but what happened, that she could not read, or absence of the one granddaughter one day. So he determined herself to read, and also her granddaughter, the writer, agreed, and she also taught her the alphabet, and the grandmother also determined that she would learn the alphabet. She could write, she could read. That before the Saraswati Puja or the Dasara, Ganesh Saraswati Puja Dasera. She wanted to read this and she wanted to finish it. And what happened that really she could finish and she could learn and she was able to learn the novel. So this is the story here. The really she was able to read, and here the story about the novel I told you, and about writer I told you, about the grandmother I told you. You remember. Then you come to my dear student here how to make some question. Some paragraph will come to you, and you will follow that paragraph, and also you can give the answer. Okay. Then you see